Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. That's right, we have brought it back by popular demand. This is the Deeds and Shares Payout Show weekly for Entropia Universe. It is July the 29th, 2024. And I got news. I sold some deeds. The Entropia Universe Creators Club is in full swing, by the way. I am a part of it, along with all your favorite content creators, both on YouTube, Twitch. There's even that guy from Kick. And I guess TikTok and Facebook and Instagram as well. So there is a whole lot of people involved in this. Of course, Serial Overdrive has said he's not going to release names or anything like that, but I'm here to tell you there's like a bunch of diabolical Dominion representatives inside the Entropia Universe Creators Club, such as Scotty C93. That's right, your boy Scotty's in it. Hell yeah. We got Axe Murderer and Sweet Cookie. Yeah, that's right. I had no idea Axe Murderer was a thing, and then once I found out, I'm like, oh my god, why didn't you tell me this before? So yeah, exciting stuff, but let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get into it right now. Let's see. Got my glasses on. Do this. It's not bad. 2 minutes for the intro. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with our favorite little topics of conversation. All right, I have 100 Arcadia Underground deeds. That's right. I sold off like 340 of these. And it kind of did make a pretty interesting dent in the market, just ever so slightly, because I bought it or sold it off of the orders to the Frenchman, which he's actually he was streaming on Twitch, and like I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this guy actually does have a good amount of liquidity. But unfortunately, I sold mine for like 69, 65, way under actual market value, and it definitely tanked the shares a little bit. Or not the shares, but the Arcadia Underground deeds in and of itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And for the past month here, what we got going on is, as you can see, there was a few little drops in the bucket right through here. I think somebody managed to sell like 3 for like 52. That's not all that great. Let's see. I know I didn't sell 7 for that much. Let's see about right here. All right, 66. We're just gonna say like all throughout but I mean it's just numbers and stuff like that. But definitely got a few sells in. Okay, well, I don't know what to say, but yeah. Prices have tanked a little bit, but on retail they're still going for about 80. So yeah, the thing is, I needed the money. I owe people money. And it's important. However, I went ahead and bought a few extra Arcadia Moon deeds and stuff like that. So at like 18 pet a pop, I couldn't resist. I bought like 200, so that's pretty much me right there with 200, and I guess someone else bought some more, like 17's worth. But listen, I understand that the Arcadia Moon is low. I understand that it does not pay out as much as it should, much as it could. But well, we're not ready for that. Pet Flu Center. All right. So we got going on right here. I'm going to go ahead and transfer this out now. I'm going to go ahead from this moment on. I'm not going to click on transfer until next week, so we can get a better idea of what it has actually brought in. But It did pay out. The Arcadia Moon did actually pay out a little bit. It's been paying out a little bit every once in a while. So, I mean, that's okay, right? It's okay if it pays out so little because it's worth so little. That's a choice that you're gonna have to make. But if you bought them at the top, you might as well buy them at the bottom as well, so you can get your dollar cost averaging to make that average go down of what you've actually paid for them in the past. I think now's a good time to do so. Maybe get a hold of some Arcadia Underground deeds or see if it actually drops a little bit more. You don't know if it will until it does. So just keep an eye on the market for the deeds. Right now, currently, Arcadia Underground and Arcadia Moon has been reduced to 3% taxes instead of its usual 5% taxes for the Arcadian event Wrath Unleashed. They are running an event right now that I think goes up until next month, or no, maybe even September. I don't know. You're gonna have to check that out on your own. You know me. But yeah. So expect smaller payouts, possibly smaller payouts, unless everybody starts going over there and starts grinding some stuff. So you do what you gotta do, of course. Let's see, we are like someplace random. Let's go teleport to someplace actually extra different for the shares portion of the show. How about that? We can do that, right? We can do that. Yeah, of course we can do that. I didn't have to go too far. I mean, it's beautiful, man. They've done a really good job. It's like little gardens over through here. This is the Athena spaceport. Honestly, if you're trying to get to space quick, this is the best place to go. The Athena spaceport. Beautiful. It's a beautiful place. But I wonder if you can mine here. I don't know. All right, so we're going to get into the shares portion of the show. So we're going to have to do all this. Let's see. Izugami, yo, I'm loving your comments, by the way. You're great troll repellent. All right, let's see. Let's open this bad boy up. We're going into the Entropia exchange. Let's go ahead and close this out. All right, so I guess what we got here is brand new Rocktropian shares up in the mix right now. We have 4 of them. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes down to the Rocktropian shares, I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't go on sale for 10. But I completely understand why Never Die does not want to just like throw them up all for 10. But he did do quite a few, like probably under 1,000 possibly. So we'll get into that in just a second. Looks like the Ancient Greece did not pay out. Calypso Land Deed Trust, I guess that's 4 PE or 4 PEC per share. 4 PEC per share for Calypso Land Deed Trust. Crystal Palace did not pay out. New Treasure Island actually made its payout this week, as it did not last week. Rocktropia is running at 1 PEC per share. Last week was 2 PEC per share. So we're getting kind of a feel of what pre Mind Dark fixing everything that needs to be fixed. We're getting an idea of what it's worth. I'm telling you, if they can put some codex there, I'm there. But I think a lot of people are going to Rocktropia right now to complete their iron missions or whatever from back in the day. So we'll see how that goes. Triton Industries did not pay out, although I'm pretty sure next week it will definitely pay out, because I know of a fact that this week Jack from the Diabolical Dominion actually did get like a 10k off over there, and but I think it doesn't matter. I think the K is all that matters for Triton. So yeah, it's good that it's not taxed. You get some decent loot there, killing the scorpions, but there's other mobs there, so I don't know. I wish that these would come back out, but let's go ahead and go back up to ancient Greece and take a quick little gander at the prices of each, because we're getting more into detail with everything here. So we got 940, 942, Big Glut at 945. We're gonna call it right there, 945 as being the average price right there. Now that being said, I did see it a lot lower like last week, but I have not been paying too much attention as I've been doing a lot of Twitch content, and now that the ECC has activated me, I'm going to get an affiliate link if I can get my views up. So if you would kindly watch my videos a little bit more and share it out, that would be greatly appreciated. But no pressure, guys, no pressure. I'd rather things progress naturally. I don't know whose bright idea it was to place these for $15.99, but yeah, what? Okay. We still got quite a lot at 10. It's kind of sad it's going on, but that's what it's looking like. We got the graph. Let's see. We still get some decent little buys here. There's 192 at 858. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It was a lot lower a little bit back about a couple weeks ago. So let's see. Maybe expect prices to go down again or stay relatively where they are. I don't know. It's definitely a little bit scary right now. It's very, very scary. But if you can catch them when they go down, great opportunity to buy. A great opportunity to buy. So keep that in mind. All right, let's move over to the Calypso land deeds. All right, these bad boys, you know, these are the primos. Absolute primo right here. Just, you got this. You know, all right, so let's look at the yearly. So the lowest it got was 34. It's had quite the wild ride, but it looks like it has pretty much stabilized around the 37 mark, the 37 to 38. So that's actually pretty good. So I guess for stability reasons, I mean, it's a pretty good buy. Unfortunately, we can't use them for collateral anymore, but it is what it is. But it still manages to bring in 3 pec minimum. I have not seen it go down to 2 ever. So game not dying, game's still here. We're still making money. So these are good indications of such. And 4 pec per share, solid, good, and golden. We're gonna go ahead and let's see. Let me go ahead. What am I doing? No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to extract this little bit of money. All right, there we go. Things are happening. So let's go ahead and transfer that out. That's 48 right there. Now, Crystal Palace Space Station, we are looking at, yeah, that's right. Crystal Palace Space Station has gone from high to low. But there are still people wanting it to be back to high. And it's looking like it's pretty close as soon as, I guess we buy about 3,200 and some shares, we might be looking at a big, huge spike, unless more people start posting the fact that they want money now and they're willing to do 10 ped to get it. 10 to 11 ped, whatever. But keep that in mind. Being that the payouts on it, being that we haven't done a Deeds and Shares payout show in a while, I just don't know how to track it right now. But we're starting it back up so we can we can know. So let's start fresh. It didn't pay out this week. Womp womp. But this has been a good payer. It definitely has been, especially whenever it comes time for certain events. Now it's a taxed land area, so the taxes go into the share value, and that's just how it is. So if people aren't up there doing anything, people do go up there and they don't get anything, it's not going to pay out. So keep that in mind. I mean, I did hunt there a couple weeks ago, so great place for spleen oil. Spleen. That's right. I need spleen sometimes. And maybe so do you. Alright, New Treasure Island. I love this place so much that I regularly hunt here on the regular. And to see it drop to where it is, it kind of puts a hole right into my heart and my pet card because I have so many. But I'm actually pretty glad that I have bought so many at these cheap prices to lower my dollar cost averaging, and I will not be selling these things anytime soon. But these, in my honest opinion, especially if you actually go there, and I don't care what level you are, there is a creature for you to kill there. I don't care if you're like brand new into the game, you can go get those bristle hogs and some of those baby cornicatas. And even some of them baby curbs over there. I'm pretty sure you can take on anything there. So go ahead and buy into some New Treasure Island if you have the means. Don't go too crazy, especially if you're a lower level. Work on your skills. But if you are wanting to invest in something, I'd do New Treasure Island because it's cheap and it does pay out. It definitely does pay out. Usually. I'm going to have to throw that in it, usually. But it is not taxed, a taxed land area. It is a decay based. So whenever you go there and shoot, whatever you decay goes into it. I think it was 50% of what you decay or something like that. I don't know the specifics. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just word salading everything. But I definitely would recommend just buying some of these. And they're cheap. But they might go up. I don't know. We can't do that. Graph. Let's look at the graph. We're gonna look at the graph for the month. Yeah, it looks like there's 430 that were bought at 776. That's good on you. Good on you. We got 1,700 bought at 785. Yeah, these are all really good investment plays. It's nice that we're hitting a good bottom, and it's actually going up. So yeah, maybe now is the time, but just be careful. The worst that's probably going to happen is it just stays stable at this level. I mean, I find it hard to believe if it goes down any lower. It's just the way it pays out, and I just don't see it going down any lower. But I'm not a math magician. Well, I mean, I'm more of a magician, magic and stuff. But you do you, I guess. Let's go ahead and transfertize this into. Yeah, it looks like 122 right here. Nice. And Rocktropia. Let's go ahead and get into this. A lot of you guys are like, I'm not paying 50 PD to get a Rocktropian share just to find out what is paying out. Well, that's good because we got the Deeds and Shares payout show running again. So now you don't have to. See, I provide some sort of value. I know I do. So, yeah. The reason that the prices are high on this is because people are literally they bought them directly from Never Die when he was giving them out, and the only way to give them out is for him to just place them on the open market slowly. And I hate to brag, but I was the first person to get 2 Rocktropian shares in the game. Other than, Never Die. Yeah, I was that fast. But then again, I did buy like 2 extra ones. I'm sorry. I took more than I should, but I haven't sold any of them. So yeah, there you go. But I'm really wanting to wait until these bad boys actually start being sold in mass. As you can tell, it looks like there's like the total volume of like 3,000, but you got to understand, like, I'm fair. I don't know exactly how many he actually released, but some of these are just being traded and traded and traded and traded and trading, and the velocity is quite high if it's going for what it's going for now. So, but yeah, let's see. 1 week, somebody bought like 170 at 46. I feel sorry for that guy, but it could have just been a few sells. I don't know how to read a chart, but do not buy Rocktropian shares until there is a huge amount on the market. These were only given out to a very small amount of people. Okay? So basically, they're not selling right now. Think of it that way. They are not selling right now. The prices that they are selling for are not real. They're not real. I mean, they are for the amount that's actually out there. The scarcity is real. If this was how many shares were out on the market, I would understand the price being this way, but they are all still being held by Never Die and maybe a few other people that managed to get some. I don't know. So just keep that in mind. Don't buy these things yet unless you just want to buy one just to see and track, but you can always just tune in every Monday to find out what it is all about. There you go. There you have it. We're going to go ahead and transfer this through. Give me my money. And Triton Industries. This was the only one I wanted to like just slowly pick at whenever it was being released. I was like, okay, well, I can definitely buy these things at 10 PED with using deeds and shares money incomes and raise it that way. There's no reason I should just pump in like thousands of dollars to go ahead and grab me like thousands of shares at 10 PED. And then they stopped selling them. I'm like, okay, well, shoot. Because technically there was a big liquidity crisis, and I think it's still ongoing. The fact that the New Treasure Island dropped in prices means that New Treasure Island is actually fully pretty much controlled by players for the most part. So, because everybody bought those things up quick. Like, what, 2 hours or so? I don't remember. We got videos on it, though. So, I can understand that it being more of a reflection on what's going on with the prices, because, you know, players going to control that price, and the market's going to control it. With Triton Industries, because they got ripped off the market, it did create a little bit of scarcity, and now we're looking at 13 PED apiece, and I just don't see myself buying any of these things, even though I want to. Not at 13. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. But I might be wrong on this, and they're probably releasing slowly some of these shares at the current market prices just to make that little bit extra money, but I don't know for sure. There's no like paper trail or anything, but it didn't pay out this week anyway, so booyah. I don't care. I really do wish I had more though, because that Rexitilium kill quest, the Rexitilium hunter quest, that brings people over to it, and if you want some really good evade and stuff like that, or like first aid skills, geez, it's just all sorts of stuff. You got to kill a lot of those Rexitiliums, and you know, it's also a good place to complete some of the daily quests too, when you get it for stuff that's there. So I don't know. This has been the Deeds and Shares Payout Show weekly for Entropia Universe. I hope that hope that we went into all the deeds properly this time instead of last week where we was just more focused on flying a spaceship around. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe in the comment section down below. Doc, go ahead and give us what you got. like usually every week. Let's go. And I hope everybody's having a really good summer. I know that I am with my brand new gun, the AMP Series Mayhem BC30 Modified. Still owe about $1,500 in PD to the man, but there's no way I'm going to be able to give it back to him, considering that I've tiered it up a couple of times. And then he's gonna have to pay me. No, this is my gun, and we'll make a video about it later. Alright guys, that's about it for me for today. Remember, go and watch other Entropia content creators on Twitch and YouTube. Not just me, but I'm going for an affiliate link, so please watch my videos. I don't know. But Sweet Cookie on Twitch, go check him out. He's a pretty cool dude in the Diabolical Dominion, so completely on board with him. Scotty C93, go check him out. Disciples of Alion. Oh yeah, that's right. We're shouting out everybody. And Axe Murder. Yeah. He managed to get me my shopkeeping pad, and I paid him for it. That's right. All right, I'm outie. Goodbye. See you next time. See you next week. Till next time. Bye.